I'm still kind of shaking a little bit because it was pretty hard hit.
Someone just hit us on the freeway. Basically, you're saying you're a genius. Yeah.
Alright, good morning guys and welcome to the vlog today. We still have all of our puppies, so if you want a puppy, send me a message. We'll work something out.
We'll have to come and get it, but it'll be...
If you're serious about wanting a puppy, we'll figure it out.
A good home.
Yes, we want them to go to a good home. So, April's taking Evie to an appointment at Primary Children's. Is it an eye or?
Arthritis.
It's for her arthritis. Well, I know it's for arthritis, but.
Not eye.
Meeting with the rheumatologist. All right, and I gotta get Ender to school. We got the doggos.
This car just hit me. Okay, I think that both of our mirrors just got clipped. How lucky are they? Like, what the heck? I don't see anything. There's like scratches on here, but like, yeah, that had to have been what happened. Wow, that was crazy. Ooh, I actually think it was this. Oh. Or maybe that was from hitting a curb. That, because they came up. I heard them slam on their brakes, but then they like came between the two like a truck and my car, and I think they might have like clipped my front end like that. That would make more sense. Just little bumper cars, you know. Anyway, we're at the hospital. That was crazy. We are at the hospital. Why, Evie? Cause Evie has arthritis. I don't know if you guys are new here, you might not know that, but she's been doing really good lately, but we just have to check up on things. So we don't know where to go because this is a new hospital. We've never been to Primary Children's in Lehi because it's a new building, but we're gonna go in and see where to go.
Okay, I was out here with the puppies trying to sweep up some of this dirt a little bit, and they just love the broom. Such helpers. Wow, guys, thanks for helping. Big help.
All right, I'm still like debating what to do with the whole car swiping situation because the damage is pretty minimal. I'm gonna have to talk to Davey. I do have his license plate though. I could call it in, but I'm just also kind of like, I don't know if I have the energy to even do that. I don't know. We just got back from Evie's arthritis appointment. Her knee is actively swollen, a little worse than last time. Last time she was like, it looks pretty good. She's like, this time I can see it's active. But Evie's still not having any pain, but she's like, well, but we still have the problem of leg discrepancy and long-term damage. She's like, the thing is you want her to be able to dance for way longer than if she just continues to let us have permanent damage in her knee. And I agree with that. But at the same time, I know that the medicines that she's suggesting that we get back on are super annoying because they're immunosuppressants, which means we're back into the whack-a-mole season of trying to keep her healthy and weekly injections. And so I'm really pushing Evie to like eat better. Because I notice when she's eating less sugar, her inflammation looks better. Like the last time we came in 3 months ago, she had been eating pretty good. And she was like, oh, it looks pretty good. And then this time I just let her go crazy. Not really on purpose. I've just been like not thinking of it. It just kind of happens. And then all of a sudden I'm like, the other day I was just like, you are eating so much sugar. Like we got to stop this. And now I had to talk with her today too. And I was like, sister, you got to control the junk food intake. And I feel like that is the best way to fix this because I personally think I also have or did have juvenile arthritis growing up because I actually had like the same Like I had knee pain and knee inflammation. My knee would pop out. Like always my knee was like a little swollen. And my mom had the same thing. And my mom actually had permanent knee damage and has slight scoliosis from a leg discrepancy. Like it's literally like exactly the same that my mom, me, and now EP has. And my mom has learned to control all of her inflammation with just no sugar, no gluten. When I wasn't eating sugar or gluten, felt amazing, didn't have any inflammation in my fingers or anything. I noticed a huge difference too. And then I notice it in her too when she doesn't eat the sugar. I don't know so much the gluten. Like when I eat my sourdough, I was eating sourdough kind of here and there, even when I was doing like less gluten, and I was fine. I think it's mostly sugar, to be honest. And I know that it's a known inflammation, like is sugar just causes the body to carry inflammation. And that's like, I think for everyone. And I don't think that all sugar should be cut out because I think that quality of life is important. But it's like really being careful, moderation, and like, so we're going to work on significantly lowering the amount. I don't think it's healthy to ever cut something out 100% unless you were like severely allergic to it, but we're not. It's just like annoying. And so then we went and got a bone x-ray to see if her discrepancy has gotten worse, but it takes like weeks to get that information back, and then we have an eye appointment in 6 days. So just praying she doesn't have any eye inflammation, because that would actually like throw a whole new complicated like twist to all of it. But because the medicine the doctor's suggesting isn't like really ideal for eye inflammation, so she like usually suggests something else if there's active eye inflammation, but she doesn't and hasn't had active eye inflammation for a really long time. I still think never, because it was never like a flaring, like raging case ever. It was like the one doctor that thought she maybe kind of might have seen a little teeny hairline bit of inflammation wasn't even sure. So I'm like not super worried about that, but I'm just praying that it's not, because if it comes to a point where they're like, oh, there is some for sure, then I would be devastated. At this point, I'm like, just no more bad news. So I'm bummed that her knee's a little swollen, but I'm also kind of like, well, that makes sense, because she's been eating a ton of sugar. Like it kind of like follows my theory. And we have an appointment in 3 months to look at it again. And I'm really challenging you, EB, to in the next 3 months to be really super careful to not take very much sugar. Not none at all, but like way, way, way less. Like when everyone's eating candy, choose to eat something else.
Where the less she eats sugar, she gets money. Like, so I could do for 3 months, $50, no, $30. 1 month, $10. 2 months.
You have to be self-accountable though, because you could just sneak it and lie to me, like. And I don't want you to say that you can't have any sugar. I'm just saying that you need to just be way better at taking way less.
I will. Less.
Like when someone offers you candy, just say no thanks, or just take one little piece instead of like 7. If Daddy buys a bag of caramels, or if Mommy buys a bag of caramels, you could have 1 a week, not like 14 a day. Just need to be way better at it.
Well, I could do 3 months with a lot less sugar. Like 1 piece of sugar.
Don't you just think feeling better would be worth it though? Like, why is there money involved?
That's what Bentley does, and I want to do that.
Well, I'm not her mom, so we're all different, I just kind of feel like Bentley doesn't have arthritis, and you do. So you should be more motivated to do it, not because of money, but just because you love your body and you need to take care of yourself. Just an experiment too. Like, don't you want to know if it's gonna, like, if your inflammation goes away and you're not gonna have permanent damage or leg discrepancy and you'll be able to dance the rest of your life, don't you think that's worth it? Yeah, I think so too. Oh, there's Frankie boy. Hi, buddy.
I just ate some ice cream.
Who's gonna not buy sugar anymore?
Me. We talked about going off sugar and ice cream, and by the time I was done with the conversation, Frank had a bowl of ice cream. He was like, okay, well, I'm getting my bowl. All right, April, you want to come clean on what's happening?
No.
Let's talk about it.
Well, let's just say that this is the only dog anyone's showing any interest in. Totsy.
Totsy, yep. She's the runt, she's the sweetest. They're all sweet.
Everyone wants her
Look at
because she's not going to get very big, and they all want the littlest one.
Yeah.
Well, they're always old people that are just going to be like retired, and that she's going to be their baby, and
Just
they don't
gave
want to
her
pick up the
a
heavy
fresh
dog.
bath. What's behind you, Zade? Okay, well that was fun. I'm taking Ender to ballroom, and somebody braked in front of somebody else, and then he swerved to miss them, and then swerved right into my lane of traffic, and we dinged up the Camry really good, so I'm bummed. And Ender's gonna be late to ballroom. You okay, buddy? I'm still kind of shaking a little bit because it was pretty hard hit, but nobody's hurt. So yeah, I'll show you the car in a little bit. We're kind of in a really dangerous spot on the freeway. Well, we're on the side, but yeah, so we got hit today. And what's crazier is April earlier today, like almost was in a bad accident, but it was barely avoided. But now, oh, this car, dang it.
You guys got my cute high fitness hat on. Look at the little lightnings in the eyes. They are coming out with a new app that has high, yo, and low, which is like a lower impact. Well, the low is stretching and yoga, and the yo is like a lower impact workout. And they have like, or maybe they're like the shorter ones, like 30-minute, 20-minute, 30-minute, 50-minute. Anyway, but I'm making dinner, and what happens?
Chef Frank.
He demands that he helps, so he's gonna help me a little bit. But we're not gonna make a whole Chef Frank video.
Why?
Because I don't have much time, bud. I have to hurry because what's going on here? There we go.
Mom, why do you put this on? Mom!
Oh, you don't need to wear it. Just here, dump in some pepper. The kids are really sad. They got home from school and half the puppies were gone. We didn't even get to say goodbye, and I was like, yeah, well, they've been here for a long time. You've been saying goodbye every day.
Bucky!
All right, so send this. This.
Mom.
Where's the lid?
Mama, Chef Frank, Mom.
Okay. Hey, Chef Frank, what do you do now? Remember?
Put on the lid.
Okay. Spin it. Okay, now you're ready to go. Pressure cook, poultry. It's on. All right, now we gotta make some rice, remember?
Yep. Okay. Should we move these out? Yeah.
What are we making, Frank?
Chicken pillows.
You've done this before on Chef Frank, huh?
Yep, I have. Move my stool there. Move my stool there.
Hold on, I gotta find the rice.
Risky, and I will. Get all the way full.
Okay. That's kind of tricky to get it full. There you go. Okay. Now you gotta add 4 cups of water.
Now we have 4 cups of water.
And I like to rinse the rice a little bit because look at the water, it's kind of cloudy. You guys aren't gonna believe what Davey just texted me. You know how I was like, I got hit earlier today, and I went and looked at the damage, and I was like, it's not that bad. I'm gonna show you what he. So he texts me. He's taking Ender to ballroom right now, and he texts me and he goes, "Is that the mark you were talking about that wasn't that bad?" And I looked at it and I was like, either I'm losing my mind and I did not see any of that, which is ridiculous, or B, he used Photoshop and he's messing with me. And so I was like thinking, he's using Photoshop, he's messing with me, and I call him and I'm like, babe, are you being serious right now? Like, that was not there. And he's like, I'm being dead serious right now. He's like, but someone just hit us on the freeway. And I was like, did they stop at least this time? He goes, yeah, they stopped. And it's their fault. They were in the lane. He was in the middle lane. They were in the lane next to him. The person in front of them stopped fast. Instead of them rear-ending them, they swerved into his lane and hit him. So
it's the person in front of the car that's where it's fault.
No. Legally, you are not supposed to be following a car close enough to where if they brake fast, you can't just brake fast and stop too. So they were following too closely or not paying attention. And when they noticed that they didn't have enough time to stop, they chose to hit the side of his car instead of the back of the person in front of them. So at least it's not our fault either time, but I'm like, what are the odds that in one day you get hit by this on the same side of a car twice? I can't make this stuff up. So I'm like, oh my gosh. We're gonna have to get another rental car. And this Camry has been in the shop 3 times for body work now from people hitting that same freaking side. Never our fault. But this, no, one time it was that same side, but it was Davey backed into, that was his fault. He backed into our own van. So like we paid to fix that one, but this one for sure, not our fault. But that's 2 wrecks this car. Well, I guess if you count the 2 I was in today, that's 3. This car has been, like people are just magnetized to it, I guess. Like, oh great, that's gonna be real fun. It's not totaled, I guarantee it's not totaled because it's still like functioning. I mean, I guess I can't guarantee that. It's the side of the car. I don't know if the frame's bent, but most likely it's not totaled, so. But everyone's okay. I know that's the most important thing. That's the first thing he says. Everyone's okay. Like, he goes, it could have been a lot worse because we would have hit the median if I didn't think fast and have amazing driving skills. I'm sure that's what he was thinking about. Okay, I'm gonna keep making dinner. Daisy just told me something. What did you want to tell me? She did a Spanish test?
I'm doing an Apple test. It's not part of our school, but on the interpretive reading section, I got A1, and they're looking for I2 or I3.
Is A better than I?
Yeah, A is advanced, I is intermediate.
So basically you're saying you're a genius.
Yeah.
Good job.
I don't know what the results on the other ones were. Because, like, one of them is
so you can understand Spanish if you're reading
Spanish.
Español.
Yo
hablo español. Me llama
Escúchame.
Escúchame. You guys ever watch King of the Hill?
No, Mom, that's Peggy Hill.
I know.
Oh,
King
wait,
of the Hill, Peggy Hill thinks like she teaches Spanish for her like career, and she's so bad. Chef or Frank, you taking a break to eat some whipped cream off a plate?
Frank, you gotta do like this.
Ew. Daisy.
I didn't touch it.
Then do it. All right, we got some dinner. We got chicken pillows and rice and broccoli and gravy. Delicious. Will you say the prayer, Ambree? All right, so we were planning on coming to Alice's game right when it started, but then Davey got in a car accident. And now we're just getting here an hour late. So it's probably halftime, but better late than never. He was supposed to come back and go to the game, and then we were gonna do whatever, but ended up being, he's still not home. Because he was like an hour late getting entered to practice because of the wreck, so. All right, she's out there. There she is. Let's go. She's got the ball, she's got the ball. Come on, Alice. Oh, that was so close. Alice has it, Alice has it. Yeah! Good job, Alice!
Number 17, Alice.
Yeah, Alice! Get it!
right, here's the results of the accident. We got so many different spots. This is gonna cost a lot. We got all the way there, all the way there. So much.
How did this not
The
get
mirror
damaged?
still works.
Like, did they hit this?
Yeah, it was bumped in, but it still is okay. All right, let's head home.
I'm here with Alice, and I love that they didn't dare say your last name.
Yeah.
17.
No, that's
Alice.
in every game, there is some game at the start. This time at the start, she got my surname. Sometimes not even at the start, they say my.
They don't know how to say
Because I
Gaselli.
play starter, so they call the name of the starter, and they never call my my surname. Never.
They say Alice from. They should say Alice from Italy. But the other game, Ambree, wait, what are you doing? The other game you played, you got 3 goals, right?
3 goals. The last
This
game
time
I
just
got 2
one.
goals, and then
Okay.
the game before I got 3 goals.
And this one, 1.
And this
But
one.
I'm so happy that I was there for it. Oh my gosh.
Okay, crazy day today. I can't believe me and April both went through a similar thing. I'm glad. It could have been a lot worse for both of us. Mine could have been so bad. I'm so grateful that it wasn't worse. Anyways, just grateful. So thanks for watching. Fun, good, and everything. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. So Ambree heard, it's New Year's Eve. Ambree heard talk about hats. So she got her hat on. Zade, we are not having a party this year. Not on Davey's watch, right, April?
You mean we're not having a party?
Yeah, we're doing it right now. Ambree, say Happy New Year! Practice it, see if you can say it.
Happy New Year!
Then you say Happy New Year!